That is DJ No Name. Obviously, somebody's missing. Dez, you are with us, man. He is out there saving the world, doing something, being a superhero, man. But of course, he is always with us. This is the HO podcast where we go beyond limits and knowledge. But today we have a special guest appearance. Uh, this is dope. Glad he can join us. We have Q from the
Yes, sir.
NRM
Yes, sir.
podcast out of Tulsa. Welcome, man. We appreciate you for joining us, man. This is awesome.
Yes, sir.
I of course, watched y'all's live. I was on there going back and forth with y'all. So ever since then, I was like, yeah, we got to get them on here. We got to get them on here. So this is awesome.
Appreciate it. Yeah.
Please, tell us about yourself. Tell us about the podcast. Please go ahead. Chime everybody in.
Yeah. So as just like any other time, it's kind of like how I'm gonna start it is what's good, what's great. It's cute. Um, More than anything, I've kind of been more with the rolling with it side of this side of the podcast.
Okay.
There are a couple of names. All of them have been pretty much cuts of seasons so that they end with understanding.
Okay.
The most recent and the one that's sticking is going to be the foundation is no Reggie Mack. That started with the beginning. And honestly, with another podcast kind of taking over whenever I was trying to get going again, I'm like, all right, I could use no Reggie Mack instead of roll with the punches. So here we are. An umbrella on that would be the Flyers, and that is going to be all the sports.
Mm.
Shout out to my guy. Shout out to honestly both of y'all. Shout out to DJ No Name for sure. But also on behalf of like the homie Joe, Fluke Wayne, you know what I'm saying? All my other people that I get to do this with. It's a lot of fun, man. It's more community. Definitely looking for numbers this time of season 2. And man, it's
Yes,
been
sir.
been a fun journey, man. Appreciative of everybody I've been able to peep all of everything with though, man. I couldn't do anything without a lot of people, especially y'all too for sure.
Yeah, man. No, greatly appreciate you, man. Keep doing what you're doing. It's great. It's awesome. Like everything that you just said, uh, you know, it's going in the right direction. So yeah, man, we appreciate you for being on with us. And we hope you enjoy your experience on the show. Gary, you got anything to add?
Nah, Q been doing it for a minute. He's been one of the select few who's been on it with the audio, with the interviews and the podcasts and things
Oh
like
yeah,
that.
yeah,
It
yeah.
goes back to like it's like, even like what I told him. It goes back to the SoundCloud days. So it even goes there to before he even hit streaming, and he was the one utilizing YouTube and all everything. Like he's been on that, and he's been ahead of the game when it comes to these other streaming platforms as well. That's on the come up. So he's like I said, he's one of the select few that's been really on it with the audio and the documentation, whether it was sports or music.
All right. Well, let's go. Of course, we're gonna talk about a lot of sports. Definitely today. All right. This is a huge sports month. All right. But of course, people, we are available on
Yeah.
iHeartRadio, Spotify. Please hit that subscribe button. We greatly appreciate everybody who
Get
has.
it.
Don't forget to subscribe and follow us on IG, Kick, and of course on YouTube. Saying hi to everybody who's hitting us in the chat, saying hello, hi to y'all as well. We appreciate y'all for tuning in. We got a quick rundown. All right. So, I switched it up. I know you guys got something different on the lineup, but I switched it up. I'm going to go with what are the 10 amendments. Okay. The average person does not know them. Okay. So, we're going to go through those. All right. And talk about that. Drop some history, drop some knowledge. All right. Of course, the NBA playoff matchups are set. All right. What is the most intriguing? Who you got? Who's winning it? We're going to discuss all of that. All right. Did you guys hear what Jada said about Will and the Oscar slap? Okay, now this is definitely piggybacking off of one of our previous episodes when we talked about that. So we're gonna get into that. I have the clip.
Mm.
Hopefully it comes up. I have the clip. Q is gonna have a question for the group. All right, and then there's a few stories out there. I wonder if y'all heard about. But first, as we always like to do, and start the show. All right, we got the most known unknown. All right. And again, like I stated, all right, I wanted to talk about the 10 amendments. All right. So today in Black History, yeah, this gonna be the new poster when we get this going. All right. But yeah, the 10 amendments. All right. What are they? All right. So let me bring up my all right. So, and I have a picture here. All right. A little illustration for everybody out there. So the 10 amendments, all right, to the United States Constitution, known as the Bill of Rights, all right, protect various individual liberties and rights. All right. So here's a brief overview. First Amendment, all right, which most people out there know, right, protects freedoms of religion, speech, press, assembly, and petition. Okay. Second, which most people out there know as well, all right, is protects the right to keep and bear arms. Okay. Third, all right, prohibits the courting of soldiers in private homes without consent. Okay, that might be a good one to know, especially right about now. All right. Fourth Amendment, all right, protects against unreasonable searches and seizures. Okay. Fifth Amendment guarantees the right to due process and protects against self-incrimination and double jeopardy. Okay. Sixth Amendment guarantees the right to a fair and speedy trial and the right to counsel. Seventh, guarantees the right to jury trial in civil cases. Eighth Amendment prohibits extensive bail, fines, and cruel and unusual punishment. Okay. Ninth Amendment asserts certain rights in the Constitution that does not deny or disparage others retained by the other people. All right. And then the 10th Amendment, all right, affirms the powers not delegated to the federal government and are reserved rights to the state or the people. All right, let me say that 10th one again. All right, affirms that powers not delegated to the federal government are reserved to the states or the people. Okay. So, fellas, out of those, right, that I just heard, which one, of course, most people know the First Amendment, the Second Amendment. Which one stands out to you guys? Go ahead, Q.
To be honest with you, I'm gonna be real with you. The 10th Amendment with the checks and balances is what many people know. Shout out to high school, who was actually a history teacher that really made us think and made us actually take notes and learn these things. But at the same time, I must say that definitely the 10th Amendment, especially when it comes to situations of now, giving those checks and balances and that having a blurred line in the current moment. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like, that's kind of the one for me. I'm happy you actually switched this up for real, but definitely that's the one right there for me that I'm literally looking at, and I'm like, that one kind of like stands out to me, especially kind of like the one you were talking about earlier though.
Appreciate that.
What's up, that's wild. I was thinking the same one, the 10th Amendment. It was refreshing to hear all 10 of them to begin with. And I was like, I agree with Q with that one, because the 10th one is the one that stood out to me as well.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, certain ones right now, like I said, the Third Amendment prohibits the quartering of soldiers in private homes without consent. All right, especially the way things are going right now with the war and stuff like that. People need to know their rights. People can't just walk up in your home and just say, we're setting up shop here, right? People need to know, again, their rights to, as far as in the court system. The 4th through the 8th one address that, right to, against self-incrimination and double jeopardy, right to a speedy and fair trial, right to a jury trial, prohibits excessive bail, fines, and cruel and unusual punishment. Right, a lot of people don't know their rights in that regard as well. Also, a lot of people don't know the right to remain silent. All right, know your rights, people. Know your laws, the Miranda rights. All right, people, look them up. All right, it's important right now, especially during this time where you have a whole bunch of different agencies coming at the Black people, specifically ICE, all right, in the way that Trump is operating right now. So everybody, just please know your rights, know your amendments, know your laws. Okay, it's very, very important. All right, especially during this time right now. All right, so definitely just want to address that. Also, got a quick bonus. All right, I don't know what's going on. Q's good. All right, I'm gonna take him out real quick till he come back. All right, so got a quick bonus. All right, shout out to the great and legendary Sade. Okay, shout out to her. Congratulations on being inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Or I believe Wu-Tang got in as well. A few others got in as well. I know we was discussing that during one of our previous episodes. So shout out to Sade, and one of the legendary, iconic, singing groups. People remember singing. Sade is a group. I know people, they just throw Sade Adu up there, but Sade's the group name is Sade. So yeah, shout out to them, and congratulations for sure.